There's no such thing as the pasta police.
It's not little, it's Italy.
Gotta get that wine.
The best job ever.
I'm Joe Franco. I'm a traveler, polyglot, love all things Italian. I speak Italian, which is probably why Nat Geo has popped me into London in search of Little Italy. Oh, damn. What do we have? My scavenger hunt list. I literally don't know what I'm doing, by the way. Dear Joe, London's Little Italy is right in the city center. But that doesn't mean it'll be easy to find, which is why I haven't found it before and I've been here a million times. London's best Italian spots are spread around your mission. Use the scavenger hunt to find the must-try spots of London's Little Italy, like the Greasy Spoon restaurant, gotta hit that, the Underground Bar, and the classic social club. Don't forget to take selfies and photos as you complete each task. There's a lot of stuff on this list. This is like my dream day. If I can accomplish all of this, I'll be a happy lady. Buonissimo, andiamo. So right off the bat, I'm thinking it's not gonna be easy. So I did what anybody else would do. Ask Londoners, where is the Little Italy?
Excuse me, do you know where Little Italy is?
I have no idea.
Little
In Italy?
No idea.
Do you know if there's a Little Italy here?
I'm sorry, no.
So you don't know where Little Italy is?
Oh, I don't, I'm afraid. Sorry.
You don't know?
No one knows. No one knows. All I gotta say is this hunt is gonna need some coffee. And then, sure enough, I see Bar Termini, and Termini is the name of the main train station in Rome. So I'm basically Sherlock Holmes up in here. Cheerio. Or, on second thought, I'll stick with ciao. Ciao, buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Quindi parli italiano?
Certo, cara.
I need to know, are we actually in Little Italy?
Yes, in Bar Termini is the Little Italy. After the First World War, a lot of Italians, they moved to London and they were located in Soho. It's
Central London.
Central London, yes. So, and they start to open a little bar, little restaurant, little boulangerie, and kind of give this Italian energy to the UK.
Quindi ho bisogno di un caffè macchiato.
Caffè macchiato.
Per favore.
Per favore. Thank you.
Un vero macchiato italiano, like not the
Arriva.
fake stuff.
No worries, you are in Italian hands today. Machinona, Ferrariona.
Vroom, vroom.
E voilà, subito da perfect night macchiato.
Grazie.
Salute, io ecco.
Wow.
He's the best, the best, the best.
Order an espresso in Italian. 1, 2, 3. Check. I'm caffeinated, but still a bit lost. The next clue tells me I need to find an Italian deli, and if Soho is Little Italy, then it should be easy.
Not that I'm aware of.
I actually don't.
So I walk down this charming little alley, and I look up and see suddenly there's a sign for Dino Salumeria. And the next thing you know, I'm behind the counter making sandwiches with an old, charming Italian man who's owned the place for 27 years.
Noi facciamo un panino, eh?
We're gonna make a panino.
Ok.
Beautiful bread.
Provolone.
Smells so cheesy.
This is my aftershave. You know you're smelling this. This is.
His aftershave is provolone
It's
cheese.
aftershave.
Dino doesn't hold back with the fresh focaccia, prosciutto, sun-dried tomatoes, provolone, arugula, and of course, an Italian panini press. Lovely. Ok, vediamo se è pronto.
Oh, okay. He said no, it's not. You know by the smell. Pro tip, go by the smell.
Please take a bite. I didn't say take the whole thing. If you want to find Little Italy in London, you gotta go in the hole in the wall. Just because it's tiny doesn't mean the flavor isn't popping. Look at this.
Damn. Actually, that looks fine.
Come on. Smell it. He said you don't need to look, you smell to see if it's ready.
I feel bad when I have to eat on camera and the crew just has to watch me. It's not as fun. It's yummy. You know when you eat something and you're just like, I gotta dance? work in a deli. Check. All right, so finding Dino's wasn't easy, but he did shed some light on how scattered Little Italy is. And since London is famous for black cabs being super knowledgeable, I got in a car and asked the driver to take me to the heart of Little Italy. And back to Soho I went. I need a little pick-me-up. I need to stop in because this place actually does look very Britalian. Look at this car. Check this out. Good morning.
Good morning.
Buongiorno.
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 Come stai?
Bene, I'm so happy to see so many Italian flags. This is Italy here.
This is the mecca of Italians now in Soho. There's a lot to tell you. It's 76 years of history, so let's
I'm
start.
gonna need a Negroni. Thank you.
Negroni, please. There is nowhere like Soho. The area we're in now is just such a dynamic area. It is so diverse. And this is the home of Italian football. There was 5,000 people outside when Italy won the World Cup last time.
Of this tiny street.
Yeah, on this street here. It made the front page of the local newspaper, the Evening Standard. We didn't have anything, but we had dried pasta in the kitchen. So we went upstairs and we threw pasta out like confetti over the tifosi. And we were throwing pasta like...
Just celebrating,
yeah,
crazy.
but they were trampling in it and it was raining.
Oh no, so it turned into like mush.
Yeah, it was mush all over the floor. It was so funny. And they could feel this pasta raining down on them. It was really good. Wow. Yeah. When Italy play, this is where you have to be. Everybody loves our coffee. It's like you'd find in Rome, Milano, anyway.
Yeah.
What we generally do for the conoscenti, people don't usually have cappuccinos in the afternoon after a meal.
Because you're very Italian.
Well, you know, it's not normally done in Italy that after a meal you have a cappuccino. Cappuccino's for the morning.
Too much milk.
Espresso's at night, yeah.
Yeah. Learned about this new word, conoscenti. The minute I heard it, I was like, ooh, I want to be a conoscente. Tell me more.
The conoscenti are people that do know about minor little rules.
So they're in the know.
Yeah, they're in the know.
I'm on a mission.
Yeah.
I'm here to really get the Little Italy of London.
Most people who come in here, if they could take away two things, it would be the poster of Rocky Marciano or the clock outside.
The clock outside?
Yeah, I'll tell you why. When anybody ever does filming in Soho, you associate that clock from being up there 76 years with Soho.
So it's the same clock in the facade has stayed the same.
Absolutely.
Take a picture with a historical landmark. Check.
Feeling accomplished. She got another thing checked off that list. Let's go. It seems like to find authentic Little Italy here in London, you have to be a conoscenti, because otherwise you're gonna miss it. The conoscenti Antonio told me that there's an Italian greasy spoon restaurant right outside of Soho, and that's on my scavenger hunt. You walk in and bam, you're hit in the face by the amazing energy of these two siblings. Would you call this food Britalian? Or you really like... Is it Britalian? Or is it...
This is a Cockney Eye-Tie fusion.
Yeah.
Cockney Eye-Tie?
Yeah, that's what we are. We're Cockney Eye-Ties.
We put our little twist on it. So it's all Italian ingredients, but maybe an Italian wouldn't eat that.
Yeah, so it's a little bit nuts in here,
Yeah.
Joe. That's
That's
it.
What is the history of the food? Was it always a mix, or was it...
No, when we first started here, it would have been more real English food. So it would have been like egg and chips and maybe...
Do you know, I often wonder would it even have been that, because we've been here 125 years.
Sausages and bacon.
Through 2 world wars.
Yeah.
So before the First World War, I wonder,
I think
like,
it's
would
more
that
like a
have
sweet
been
shop,
cigarettes, I think,
cigarettes and sweets and tea.
Your family opened this.
in 1900? My nonna, so the lady, that's my nonna, she used to eat in the evening leaf chick.
So what is this dish I'm eating again?
Chicken escalope, which is the lovely chicken in breadcrumbs, flour, egg, schnitzel, pollo empanato, a little bowl of homemade ragu on the side, hand-cut twice cooked chips. I've given you a lovely little bit of fresh pesto, because dip a chip in that's super nice, and parmigiano.
Well, did you make the family proud? I imagine you did.
Oh, I hope so, I hope
so.
Okay, that was our lovely dad up there who's born
would
upstairs,
have
so
been proud.
I hope so. I hope he would have been.
He wouldn't let us talk as much as what we talk now. My mum, probably in the early 80s, would have started introducing spaghetti bolognese. People would say, oh, it's not got none of that garlic stuff in it, has it? And my Anna would say, Ma, like they've asked, is there garlic in it? And my mum would just say, just tell them there's no garlic in it. And
they'll believe
and they would believe it.
Amazing.
Exactly.
So many Italian restaurants in London used to just serve English basics. Fish and chips, bangers and mash. Only over time did Brits grow a taste for the Italian palate. Here you go. This is a pesto.
Penne pesto, literally made an hour ago, that pesto. That ain't for you, you've bloody had enough to eat, you greedy. Get us for the boys. Oh my God, you really are Braziliana, let them eat. My goodness.
I have one last question for both of you.
Yes. 36, 24, 28.
Oh, girl.
Oh, girl, you know, baby.
When you do a trip like this where you're looking for something that you don't even know exists, that's exactly when the best discoveries are made. You're in these pockets of London that you probably wouldn't have gone to otherwise. This isn't touristy. This isn't a gimmick. This is real. This is authentic. And this has been here.
Do the picture, Mr. Cameraman, come. No, don't nick my phone, you.
Find an Italian with a Cockney accent.
1, 2, 3.
Check. Belly full of Italian food, and I'm ready to continue my quest.
Do you know where Little Italy is?
In London.
Yeah.
It's in Parkwood.
This man just said Clerkenwell. Little Italy unlocking for the Joe. First Soho, now Clerkenwell. I'm on the move again.
Hello. How are you? This is how you know Little Italy here in London is not like the other Little Italies, because I have taken all kinds of transportation. It's so randomly placed in the city that you can't see it without using a bunch of different modes of transportation.
Anna told me that if I'm searching for Little Italy, Casa Italiana is the heart of the history, in the neighborhood where it all began, Clerkenwell. You open the doors to Casa Italiana, and immediately what you see are tables of Italians speaking Italian, playing cards. Ooh, scusate. This boisterous energy is just filling the room. You forget you're in London.
Pietro, grazie. Tell me about Casa Italiana. This place feels so homey and cozy. When did it open? What's the story?
Well, the story is about Italians living in London, living especially in this area, which is Little Italy. Well, it all started in our club.
So it started here?
Oh, yes.
This is the heart
This
of
is the place.
London's Little Italy.
Yes. The church was built between 1862 and 1863. And after the church, it came the club and all the rest of it, yes? So it goes back a long time.
Pietro is amazing. He wrote a whole book on the beginnings of Little Italy here in London.
And he taught me that this neighborhood is the former center of Little Italy, but now it's more spread out.
Italians don't live in Clerkenwell anymore. So in 1984, we created the lunch club. This is what we really want. This is our dream coming true. If you look at the numbers, yes, it is little. But for us, it's Italy. It's not little, it's Italy.
Can I crash your lunch club?
Dai.
Dai.
Dovremmo dire un'altra volta buon appetito. Buon appetito.
Buon appetito a tutti. What I kept hearing from everybody is it's all about the family. It's all about the love. Whether you're serving food or you're organizing things at a community center, it's for the community, it's for the family.
Ok, grazie. Dai, siete qui per il secondo. Dai.
Crash an Italian lunch club? Check. The joy at Casa Italiana was palpable, and sure enough, I was back on Clerkenwell Road, old Little Italy, but next to something very new, and finally something I could walk to, Luca.
A new, classy Michelin-star Italian restaurant. Just because it's a part of Little Italy doesn't mean it's gotta be a hole in the wall or greasy spoon restaurant. So you guys have a Michelin-star?
Yes, we do, yeah. It's how we greet the customers, the standard of food being consistent. You know, we look to Italy for inspiration, but obviously this country has amazing, beautiful produce that's grown here. So we use obviously British seasonal ingredients with Italian ingredients as well. Our focus is you know, not being that traditional Italian where this pasta has to be served with this sauce. It's like, no, there's no such thing as the pasta police. You know, as long as the pasta is beautiful and the sauce is beautiful and it eats really, really well.
And it's done from love.
And it's done from love. You know, that's the important thing.
Can we please make pasta together?
Absolutely, of course we can.
Okay, when do I start? Time to eat the fruits of our labor. I mean pasta. Pasta of our labor. Talk to me, what are we eating?
This tagliatelle is like, you look into it and you feel spring. You feel spring.
Citrus, I'm getting that lemon.
Correct.
Are we going for it?
Yeah,
We're
let's
gonna
go for it,
right
yeah.
in. The butter. The sage, like what is in this?
So the olives are in like a brine, so you use a bit of the brine to cut through. Loads of butter, just cooked down, so it cuts through all of that richness in there as well.
Chef, this is wild.
It's nice, isn't it?
This is crazy. I think I just spit a little bit, but that's upsetting because I don't want to waste any of it.
So this is the pork sausage ragu. So this is like a real classic that we do here. Let's give it a go. When we first opened the doors of Lucca, we started with this. And years later, this came into the mix. But this is something that is,
This is what I would get if I was having a day.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
get this plate of pasta, everything is okay.
Yeah.
The taste was crazy. It was everything that you would expect, but you do taste that remix. You taste the remix of the culture with this elegance and really just like haute cuisine. But you don't lose the Italian. You don't lose the heart.
Cheers. Gotta get the wine in there.
Salute.
Salute. Life is good. Find an award-winning Italian restaurant. Check.
I was sent here to London to find a little Italy. It was not as easy as I thought it would be. I didn't know what a conoscente was. I didn't even know that concept. And after this adventure of going all over I've been all over London. I don't think I could look at London the same way again. The newer generations are coming in and they're adding their own flair on Italian culture. They're taking what's been in their families, what's been in their hearts, and they're just adding their own twist. Maybe I'm a little bit of a conoscente. It's a salute. I think I am.